Hey guys, welcome to today's 16 Galaxies video. Today we are taking a look at MMS 673, that being the king of New Asgard herself, Valkyrie. Oh my god, I cannot believe it took this long to get us a Thor figure, a Thor Valkyrie figure. I thought for sure she was going to be released with the Ragnarok figures, but long behold, that design kind of went away or whatever, and then finally we got her in the Love and Thunder outfit. The chainmail look and stuff probably would have been a bit better, a bit cooler, even the fact that we didn't even get an endgame version of her. But hey, this is still fantastic, and as you're going to see, Hot Toys has given us another great figure. This is the second item I've received from my pop culture batch. I'm still waiting on Gore and Black Adam, the gold deluxe version, and I haven't seen invoices for any of the other Star Wars stuff yet. Fingers crossed we don't have to wait for a split batch to come in, because that would it'd be okay, but it would still suck having to wait a little bit longer for the Padme and Super Battle Droid. Those Star Wars exclusives have also landed as well, just waiting for them to be posted out as well. So huge thank you to Jefferson Tan for that one. So the Imperial Commando and 000 videos should be, I wanna hope Friday, fingers crossed, but it might be sometime next week. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, let's get looking at our king. So you can see that it is a standard shoebox style design. We have an image of the character there lifted from what I would presume is the film. So you can see that she's covered in lightning, Thor Love and Thunder logo there, King Valkyrie, MMS 673. The back of the box just features all of the boring logos and everything. Side of the box tells us that it's King Valkyrie, and then this side of the box also tells us that it's King Valkyrie, just with the blue and the oranges swapped around. One thing that is different though is usually we get like an art card that showcases the figure. This time they've given us a translucent blue, and you can see a symbol there. And then it's got King Valkyrie, the letters there. So this is quite nice. It is plastic, which is nice. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, Valkyrie has a total of 6 hands. I've left the relaxed hands on her, so she's actually just fresh out of the box. I haven't done anything to the figure other than removed the plastic coverings. So we do get a pair of fisticuffs. You can see that the gloves are very nicely painted and sculpted. You can see that they are fingerless gloves, so you can see her fingernail there. And the buckle of the gloves there as well. So looking the part. The other side. So again, those same details just on the opposite side, and then the fingernail there as well. You can see that there's even sort of engraving in there as well. So Hot Toys has done a really good job of the stitching there. And of course, the other 2 hands we are going to get are the hands for holding the weapons. So again, that nice detailing. This time, all the fingernails exposed. You can still see that engraving there. So that allows you to hold there. And then the other one as well. So we get 4 hands there, and then the 2 relaxed for a total of 6. We also get, which I believe is die cast, this bangle. You can see there is a slight bit of detailing on it. You do get 2 of them. My guess for that is in case you lose one, because when I read the instructions only tell you to put 1 on, and when you look at the box art, the character on the box is only 1 as well. We get the grenade. which from memory I think doubles as a boombox. We of course, sorry for the spoilers, but we of course get the lightning bolt. You can remove the effects if you wish. It just comes pre-assembled, and the instructions remind you how to keep it in case you choose to remove it. We of course get the Korg face, so you can attach this to the back of her hair, and the instructions do show you how to do that. It is magnetically attached. I haven't tried it just yet. I don't know if I will, because I do actually like the hair as is, and I mean, you're not going to really see him anyway because it's going to be on the back. So we do get a scabbard, very metallic looking, despite being plastic, and of course we get the sword as well. Very nice. They've added the extra paint there to give it like a glowy effect, and again looks quite metallic despite just being plastic. It's got a point there, and there is some really nice detailing on the hilt there, as you can see. So these can be stored on the figure's boots, which I'll show you later, but you do also get 2 size as well. Of course, these are still plastic, but again, they are, for the most part, painted quite well, and they still, for the most part, look metallic. And you can see they have a really simple hilt there. But yeah, they go onto the figure's boots, and we will see that shortly. The other thing is that the scabbard is magnetic as well, so I will show that in the video also. The figure does have a cape that's attached with some wires. We'll see that shortly too. And of course we get the display stand, again with that Norse symbol there, Thor, Love and Thunder, and Valkyrie there as well. A little bit annoying that the box says King Valkyrie and not supposed to end just as Valkyrie, but makes sense. It will actually be interesting to see if for Toy Fair or whatever, Hot Toys does do the suited version of her, because it would be something that would be really easy to do. They just need they probably reuse the sculpt, if not just give it a bit of a touch up, and release her wearing a suit, just because we've seen her pop up a couple of times in the suit now, because she changed between the suit and the armor in Love and Thunder, and we saw her in Captain Marvel wearing the suit, and I think she's popped up wearing the suit once before as well, but yeah, she just likes popping up. All right, let's get a look at our figure. So straight away, I think the sculpt does an amazing job of being Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. You can see the Norse symbol there as well, and you can see all the strands of hair. I would be very careful that you're not going to accidentally snap these or pull these off. There is a fair bit of plastic to remove from the neckline as well, so you do have to take the sculpt off to remove most of that efficiently, but yeah, I would just be really careful of her braids. I can see that the armor is very nicely, it's got some whites, some greys and some blacks in there. Then there's that very nice pattern there as well, and you can see that there is some engraving and stuff there as well. I'm not sure how well the white on white is showing up on the camera, but it does a fantastic job. A little bit unfortunate that we are of course seeing the seams where the plastic meets the rubber body, but I suppose it makes sense given the fact that this is an outfit. You can see the size holstered there in the boots. You're going to have no articulation problems because they are split boots there as well. Hopefully the pants don't flake over time. You can see her tattoo there as well. But yeah, the sculpt is really, really nicely done. So turning her around, we are going to see some more of that awesome detail. So like I said, you can see the detailing in the braids there, the blue, the pieces of the ties she's got in her hair, the earrings. It's fantastic. Again, there's the relaxed hand. You can see that wide cape, and then we are going to get the boots. So yeah, there is wire running all the way along the outside of the cape. So you're going to be able to pose that as you wish. So the instructions sort of just say to kind of futz with Korg. So straight away it magnets to that section of the head, and then you kind of just press it to wrap him around, I believe, and you create some type of illusion like that. That's the gist of what the instructions say. But again, like I said, I think the way the hair looks phenomenal without Korg glare. So I don't know if I'm really going to use him or not. Again, you can see that cape draping. And then there are a couple more strands of hair. Like I said, you just do want to be careful with the hair. So again, there's the other side of her earrings. And then of course you can see the split in the boot. And there's our size. They are quite easy to get out, but they do fit there quite snug. So I don't think they're going to really fall out unless you're deliberately tipping her upside down or something. But yeah, overall, I'm quite glad I got this. She was about 380 Australian, so that was 10% off Pop Culture pre-order price, because I did a bulk order and I ordered her with a couple of things. But yeah, overall, like I said, the detailing on her outfit and the detailing on the hair and just that sculpt, it's definitely Tessa Thompson, and they've definitely done a really good job of this. I will just showcase the magnetic scabbard. So it does go just above. Only one side of the scabbard is magnetic, so it's just a filling out process to make sure you've got the right side and to make sure you've got the right positioning for it, and then it will just sit there. So you can see it sits there on the side there. It is a kind of a bit of a weak magnet, so don't expect it to be able to take any bumps or anything. It is going to fall straight off if you knock the figure, but it does look quite nice there. And depending on what you're doing with her, if you've got her at harm's way side, that's going to reinforce it anyway, or even if you have the cape up against it, that'll reinforce it as well. But yeah, like I said, overall, I'm really happy to have this piece, and I'm so glad that I've finally gotten her. In terms of pop culture shipments, we are catching up, or I will say the gap between US release and Australian release was closing. At one point, it's a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. There are some There are some figures where we only got to about 4 weeks, so a month. There are some figures that kind of got to 6 weeks, and there are some figures that are climbing up to 12 by the time we get them, who be 16 weeks, which is really weird because they were doing really well. But I think it's just the fact that we're getting so many at a time. I can't remember the exact amount of figures that came in, but including restocks, there were over 20 different hot toy lines that came in this time around. And of those, like I said, we had Valkyrie, Fox, the 2 Black Adams, maybe Super Battle Droid, Padme, Gore, yeah, among others. There's just yeah, an insane amount of figures for pop culture to sort through and stuff. So it does kind of make sense that some stuff got pushed back. Hopefully, though, they're not too far away. I did notice that a few of the dates have changed, and that there's a fair few of them have the 31st of July listed. So whether or not that means that we're getting another batch real soon, could be the case, and that'll have the Rogue One Vader, and the Kenobi Vader and whatnot on it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this information useful. Keep an eye out for other videos on the channel.